Welcome back, everybody. It's time for our May 2024 Retro Game Treasure unboxing. I'm bloody chuffed. Let's do it. So it is very hot today. I just got home from work. I just took a shower. As you can see, I'm definitely still a little bit wet. And it's very hot in here. Obviously, I have to turn off my air conditioning when I do this. So we're gonna do this quickly. I'm very excited to see what we got. And then afterwards, I'm gonna turn the air conditioning on and I'm gonna play whatever we got. So without further ado, let's do it. I'm thinking about making that one of my new catchphrases. Let me know what you think. So first up, let's see. Is there no air pillows? So one poor, lonely, defeated, deflated Air Defender Lite from discountairpillows.com, where pillows are inflated, not prices. I'd like a moment of silence. Everyone, please bow your head. Reflect on the sacrifice that the air pillow has made for me. Alright, so first up, I definitely feel something. It's not a game. Another keychain, I can't tell. And then Atari. Feels like two Atari, NES, and either a Master System or a Genesis game. So very nice. So let's see first up what we got that is not a game. We have Pac-Man something. Ooh, we have a Pac-Man keychain. I'm getting all these cool keychains from them. It's awesome. I actually really appreciate these things. I am not one of those people that knows all of the names of all the different ghosts. So comment down below, what's the red one's name? It's a Beefy. This thing is big. It's Beefy. Very happy about that. So first up, we got Ghost Keychain. Again, let me know what his name is. I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and start with some Atari action. This label's coming off. Okay, let's see what it is. First up, we got... Is it Activision? Spider Fighter? Spider Fighter. Label is very rough. I have never played Spider Fighter. I've heard of it. It's Activision, so that bodes well. As you can see, the label's coming up pretty badly. That's alright. At least there's some kind of end label there. I prefer that. Hey, look at this. I'm guessing it's like a Space Invader kind of a thing. I'm not sure. It has gameplay right there. Very excited to check this out. This is an Activision game that I have never played. So first up, Spider Fighter. Spider Fighter was published by Activision in 1982. It is a shooter where you protect an orchard from bugs. And you know what? It's alright. I wasn't feeling it at first, but after a few rounds I found that I was enjoying myself quite a bit. Definitely not the best shooter from Activision, but not a bad game by any means. Researching for this video, I discovered that this game was programmed for the 2600 by Larry Miller, the same guy that designed Enduro, which is one of my favorite 2600 games. I'm going to be playing this one more. I am very happy to add Spider Fighter to the Atari 2600 collection. I like it more than Barnstorming. Next up, we got another Atari game. We got Vanguard. Vanguard. This is another one I know I've heard a lot about. I've heard a lot of people talk about this, but I'm not very familiar with Vanguard. But it's a name that I know, so I'm very stoked to check this out. Got a spaceship on the front. This is a very, very clean cartridge. And there is some like scuffs and little scratches and dents in there, but it's very shiny. Somebody took very good care of this. So let's check out Vanguard. Vanguard was published by Atari in 1982. It is based on an arcade game from the previous year. This game immediately blew me away. It scrolls. It scrolls in multiple directions. It's not the smoothest scrolling, but multiple directions of scrolling was pretty impressive to me. But even more impressive is the fact that there are continues. Like, you can continue after you lose all of your lives. That's freaking awesome! Unexpected for me in an Atari game. This game was a little trailblazer. I definitely need to play the arcade game now for sure. Vanguard is pretty good. It started out pretty challenging for me, but I got into a groove after I played for a little while. I'm very happy to have finally played Vanguard, and I'll be playing more of it for sure. Alright, so up next, let's do the NES. Fingers crossed, we got... wow, that label's real bad. I guess that's okay if it plays. So we have TNC Surf Designs. And that label is... oof. It's got a name down here. Linda? I mean, that is a bummer. But again, as long as it plays, I'm not going to be too upset. I don't think I've ever played this, so let me know. Is this better or worse than Skate or Die? I mean, you'll see my first impressions with gameplay, but I'd like to know your opinion. Do you like this or Skate or Die better? Wood and Water Rage. I wonder if that's actually the subtitle. Wood and Water Rage. It's an LJN game. Which, I mean, come on, let's be honest. That doesn't mean it's always a bad game. There's several LJN games I like. So, alright. Never played this one. Very excited. We got TNC Surf Designs. Town and Country Surf Designs Wood and Water Rage was published by LJN in 1988. Is it one of the good LJN games? Well... it is by no means anywhere near the worst of the company's output, but it's not among the best either. I played this game the least during my capture session. It just didn't hold my interest for very long. I'll need to play it more for sure, but my initial impressions are not very positive. The music gets pretty rockin'. I had more fun with Skate or Die 2 though. I'm happy to have it in the collection. I wish the label wasn't so messed up, but... at least now I can say that I have played it. Alright, let's get this out here, make sure this is the last one. So I got Treasure. Last game, it's either Genesis or Master System. We got Blam. It's a Genesis game. Combat Cars. Okay, I have never played Combat Cars. I'm not familiar with this at all. It's an Accolade game, so that means it's people that, this is one of those companies that like broke off from Activision, who broke off from Atari. So that's cool. I don't know anything about this. Kind of like a Sunday Drive, kind of like a Demolition Derby. Huh. Choose one of 8 Mean Machines for maximum adrenaline racing on 24 killer courses. 1 or 2 players. Does it have a manual? It has a manual. Black and white manual. Cool. A little beat up, but not too bad. It's also got this cool win a free game like registration card. I always like when I get that kind of stuff. So that's awesome. Combat Cars. And it's the weird shaped Accolade cart. So I'm very excited to check this one out. I don't know what to expect at all. I mean, I kind of know what to expect from the description, but I don't know if this is a good game or not. So let's check it out. We got Combat Cars. Combat Cars was published for the Sega Genesis in 1994 by Accolade. It is an overhead racing game where you and your opponents are armed with weapons. The controls are not the greatest. They take a while to get a hold of, and they are very slippery. But I think there was a lot to like here. The music was pretty funky, and the gameplay kept me playing for longer than I had expected to. Overall, in all honesty, it's probably a pretty mediocre experience, but I had fun with it, and I'm happy to have it for sure. This is the high ticket item of the box, coming in at $14.15 complete in box, but loose, this goes for $5. I definitely think that there is $5 worth of fun here. Alright, so I think a very interesting collection of games. Let's do a quick recap while we see the totals. We got Spider Fighter from Activision for the Atari. We got Vanguard for the Atari 2600. We have TNC Surf Designs for the NES. And Combat Cars for the Sega Genesis. So I think I'm going to pick Combat Cars as my pick of the box because it's complete in box, manual, even the little card, and it's a Genesis game that I've never played. And I don't know. I like the idea of Combat Cars. Runner-up would probably be Spider Fighter. It's an Activision game on Atari that I'm not very familiar with. I've probably played it in emulation in the past. I just don't really remember it. I haven't gotten to my Activision rankings for Atari yet. I'm kind of saving that one because that's a lot of games. So, but yeah, definitely I think my pick of the box is Combat Cars. Hopefully it's good. Let me know what your pick of the box is. Let me know what you think of the box. Now I'm going to go record gameplay footage, turn on my air conditioning, go to press charting, put these in my library, all that good stuff. I want to thank everyone for watching. You guys are wonderful. We've had a lot of growth on the channel lately. You guys are awesome. Make sure to leave a comment down below. I love talking to you guys. And I'd love to hear any of your suggestions for future videos. I want to thank everyone for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. And I will see you next time. Bye.